So today what we're going to do is a bit of an exercise to think about time in a different way, and we're thinking about time with an object that we have acquired for reselling or that we hope to resell. So here I have, this is not a piece of clothing, but rather a doll that's part of my doll collection. I don't necessarily think of my doll collection as a resale, as part of the day-to-day resale business, but I do see the doll collection as something that is potentially resellable, and I specifically had gotten this doll because of the potential to sell it again. And so the idea is to think about the temporalities of the labor of the object, but also think about the temporalities of this object as it intersects with our own processes of time. So I'll just get an example. So for me, this doll is a doll that I had been looking for a long time, and I actually bought it. I sourced it online, and the reason I got it, I was able to get it, is that, here it goes, it has its feet were probably mauled by a child, or they got stuck somewhere. More likely they were mauled by a child. And so because of that, the doll was at a price point where I could buy it, and I still think that it will have a resale value despite the imperfections because of the kind of doll that it is. It's a Barbie doll from the 60s, early 60s, and it is made of a material that is a type of plastic and a plasticizer that has changed colors over the time. It's a Barbie ponytail number 3. And I actually just cleaned some of the dust, but it kind of gets white because the plastic was made, it was made with a plastic that's not super stable, and so it starts getting whitish. So another aspect of the temporality, besides thinking about it being played with by someone else before, is that it definitely was resold very likely multiple times before it got into my hands, and also that I am seeing it as a kind of capital, but also as something that I collect, that I enjoy having, and in that sense the value associated to the doll is not necessarily kind of corresponding to an idea of an investment that would grow in value over time. These dolls, because of the type of market that they're in, their value doesn't really change that much. Another thing of temporality is that because of the condition of the hair specifically and the feet, I may have to put in some time to fix it, and that's just going to take extra amount of time for me in labor. And then there's going to be some aspect of like taking the pictures carefully for the doll, given that these dolls sell based on like very detailed pictures. So I would have to take a lot of pictures of the face, the hair, the condition of the hands, checking out for other imperfections beside the feet. Yeah. This one I think has nipples, which is again another aspect of this vintage dolls that was removed later on. That kind of like labor of cleaning the doll is also something that I find satisfying for me. The time it takes is actually meditative, and I would say very enjoyable aspect that I could find of interacting with this doll. And although I also have like in mind other aspects of the temporality, this doll was made in Japan, so and it is a Barbie doll, which is a descendant built Willie, a doll that was popular in a pin-up doll that was popular in post-war Germany. So I kind of sometimes joke that it's a bit of a Nazi doll, and it's not too far from reality. It's a colonial kind of artifact, because also it was made in Japan after the war, so it carries like that some history in the temporalities of like global events with it.